So here we are at the Chicago Auto Show.
Let's do this.
As you guys know, I come here every year. Big thank you to everybody behind the Chicago Auto Show for always providing me with media passes. I get to sit in cars that usually you would not be able to sit in when it comes down to coming here on a regular day for the Chicago Auto Show. Like for instance, the new C8. Let's check out the show. the 4 GT, but full carbon release. Supposedly, I'm not sure how much lighter it is. This 2020 model makes 13 more horsepower. Nothing significant, but it is a lot lighter. And it's going to run you about 615, I believe they're saying.
What, 1,000?
Yeah.
That's a lot of thousand.
It's a few thousand. It's cool, you know, 2,000-3,000, but it's not bad.
Yeah, but look, my phone takes just as good.
I know.
Why am I carrying around the camera?
There's the new BMW Supra. I know that joke's old and it's getting unfunny, but I didn't realize how true that was until the guy that bought the crashed one started ordering parts, and everything is BMW. I thought the body was at least Toyota. It is not. It is BMW. All the panels are BMW stamped, but we get to sit in it this year, so that's pretty cool. So this is your basic view about where I'm sitting right now. This is actually a perfect seating position for me, for how much leg room I have. And it does sit high, so a lot of complaints that are out there is that it sits high, and it really feels like it's sitting high. But, you know, the inside's not bad. I mean, it feels like a small car, and it should, and I like that. But the whole, I mean, if you guys know, this is all BMW. Everything except this logo. This is literally all BMW. I'm pretty sure the steering wheel is too. Like I said, everything that you have to replace in this car is stamped BMW. So there is that. But it is nice though. It's a nice BMW. I might own it. No, that's not true. I don't want automatics. I just don't want automatics. They're just not as fun. But the interior is nice to be in. Even though you sit high, it's not too crazy. Can we show here? So I can't go any lower. There is power, but you can go higher. You can go so high that your head will touch the ceiling. The roof. The ceiling, the roof. But that's about as low as you can go. It feels like you're sitting high. Come on, camera. It feels like you're sitting high, but it's just right the way hood is. Like at this lowness, you can't really see past the hood, so this is not too bad. It's not hard to get in. This part of the roof is lower than the rest of it, so here's the roof, and then here's how low it is. It's interesting. It's just a damn shame that everything's BMW. I think Toyota could have easily made a Toyota Supra and sold it for $50,000. I don't care that that's their excuse of trying to keep the cost low. They could have kept the cost low. They could have. They already have nice interiors. It's called Lexus. So, you know, there's that. But it's nice. And it is overall nice design. It's funny because the ceiling's up here.
Like you have headspace?
Yeah, no, there's headspace. The problem is this part of the ceiling comes down.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like you visually.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, no, I mean, the windshield feels tiny, especially
Camaro tiny.
Especially this right here.
Oh, you got heads up. That's nice. It's got heads up display.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, not possibly. It's right there.
Sure. Yeah. Heads up. It's nice, but what if I told you? What if I told you that every single thing on this vehicle, all of it, is BMW?
You did tell me that.
No. All of it, even the body.
What do you mean? I thought Toyota built the body.
No. If you order components for the body, they are BMW stamped.
Okay.
So at what point is it a Toyota?
I mean, at what point is a Belkin charger a Belkin charger? It's the same charger you get from China.
You're right. You're right. You ain't wrong. But I mean, listen, I won't lie.
But how hard is it to get in and out?
Like, it's honestly, I don't know. I think the only weird thing about it is The seating position
Is
kind of
it
feels...
seat hugging pretty good?
Yeah, it's a good hug.
Can you move
this
the
is
back?
the lowest, but you can go,
Okay.
you know, if you're short.
Your head is disappearing.
Yeah,
That's
my
kind of
head's
funny.
there, so my head will hit the
Will the back move up?
It will. It will.
Okay.
You can move.
So you can adjust your seating.
Yep.
That's good.
But it is a two-seater. But I mean, it's
right, but
sports
I'm just
car,
saying,
so
like, as far
it
as
should be a
adjusting the
two-seater.
seating position.
But it is nice.
But as far as like getting out,
no, getting in and out is super easy.
So it's a two-seater. Here I am.
Hi. Are we getting there?
there you go. I'm saying, get her to fall in love with it.
No, but it's automatic.
Then I win.
She'll love it even more now.
I don't
But
get
you got the paddles.
Yeah. But
The
no, it's super,
Corvettes
I
automatic
can
too, right?
see this. I can see this here
I like the color.
being an issue. Like I can see you hitting it if you don't remember to lift your foot.
Oh, it's a lot of lift. Yeah, that's about 6 inches down.
Yeah, because I mean, I would say about 6.
6 inches down. Yeah.
So you do have to lift.
That's
your
kind of the
foot.
same problem I had with that SUV that I was driving the other day.
But it's a sports car, so an SUV shouldn't. A sports car.
saying.
But I like how low it sits. It's like a smaller car than you would think.
Right.
So I think that's pretty. Because the old Supra, it wasn't huge, but it felt bigger.
Right.
But that was also it had rear seats. I don't know if you should put anybody in the rear seat, but it had rear seats.
Wow.
So the new GT500. For some reason, they have the prototype model here, even though it doesn't make sense because it is released. But I guess they just didn't want to give you a released one at the show. You can't sit in it because it's a prototype. But I've shown this off last year. Also a prototype last year. I think it was blue last year though. But yeah, you can get close, take a look at it. Nice exhaust setup. I like the wing. The wing's nice. It's a dual clutch, carbon fiber wheels. Ridiculously huge brakes. Yeah, things. Listen, I've always been a fan of the S550 look. Well, not always, that's not true. I grew to love it. And this just makes it even more, the aggressiveness of this setup makes it even better. This is just a badass car. I'll forgive it for the dual clutch, but at least it's a dual clutch and not a crappy automatics that they have.
Just lease it, buddy. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Lease it and then rent it out.
Come talk to your guy here.
That's right.
I'll do a close up and then like a dog.
So I'm glad that the last time I actually sat down and then I scooted the chair all the way
Oh,
back.
did you?
Because my knees were hitting.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, how is anything?
And I got the whole experience. I got a picture of you walking in.
Oh, okay.
Inside DC.
All right, cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
The new Corvette.
Here, let me put my cell phone right here.
It's actually not even on the streets yet.
Right. It's pretty.
It's nice, right?
Right.
Yeah, I like it. I like that color. What do you think of that? Ford got rid of it off their Mustangs, and Chevy took over. Because remember, Ford had the Grabber Blue, which was very similar to that.
Oh, that's true.
The
Yeah,
light
well,
blue.
that's what I said when you were talking about the Mustang on the other side, like that blue. I was like, that's kind of what I felt like was the same.
but
It's
that's
similar.
Not, yeah.
It's a similar blue.
But that's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool car, man. I'm not gonna lie. For the money,
For sure.
that's a supercar for less than 150 grand.
Let's be serious.
I mean, literally, if you want to buy the base, 60 grand. So.
Right. I mean, I guess if you're a poor person.
There it is. I got to sit in it. I love it. Chevy did a really good job. Fit pretty good. I'm 6'1", depending on how straight I stand. Mostly legs, and it's really good. I think the seat was all the way. I didn't get a chance to check it because there's a lot of people that want to go over there, but I love it. It looks great. To you, it's too aggressive, right?
Actually, I don't mind.
Wow, you don't like the Mustang.
To be fair, that's way less aggressive than even the Camry. The Camry's real aggressive.
She doesn't like the Mustang because it's too aggressive.
But I like
with the
I like the
GT500.
curvy.
You like the curves on that. Wow.
I still wouldn't get it.
What color would you pick it in?
In this one? Ooh.
But is this? Oh yeah, that's my color too.
Only, and I'm not a pink person, like, ever. But I think it would look pretty sick in that car.
Yeah.
What's on there now? Like this one, I think? Maybe this
no.
one?
I think it is the last one.
I think it's this
Oh,
one.
is it this one? I felt like there was...
I don't think
it's
it's
this.
metallic.
Oh, it
No,
is.
it's
Yeah, it is.
There's no sparkle, Hodges. There's no sparkle.
There's no sparkle. Pretty cool. They got another orange one over here that has, I think it's the... I know they're all target tops. I'm not sure if they've announced the convertible, but I believe the top is off on this one over here. I mean, listen, you say it's fine. Oh, that's what for epoxy's for? Well, it worked last time. So check it out, man. What do you think of the... What is it?
The Civic Type-R?
It's the Civic Type-R. What do you think of the modern, the little redesign they did?
It was just okay. I don't know what you're trying to get out of me right now, but I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion.
Do you remember what the Type-R looks like?
I mean, it kind of looks like this.
It looks exactly like this.
Is that what you're trying to get to?
That's what
They
I'm trying to
didn't
get to.
redesign it?
Well, supposedly they added some things. So there's this.
My thing is there's too many colors. Why is there so much red?
So this is new, from what I understand. This that's new.
The turn signal?
From what I understand.
Okay.
Something they did some to the front. I don't know what really, but you tell me.
I feel like there's a little more of the black. I think that it didn't used to go up.
Oh, so what you're saying is they added the thing that nobody wants. They added more of it. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, like, I think I'm just talking about. Like, I think this is new. I feel like it used to just go straight here.
I see. I see.
Nothing like practical is what I'm saying.
How do you like the?
I mean, it's still the stupid front nose. I don't.
So this is the big reveal here at Honda.
This is the big reveal.
This is the big reveal. The facelift.
Carbon fiber wrap.
The facelift.
The carbon fiber wrap.
That, from what I understand, has always been there.
Oh well, because it looks like shit. It looks like I did it at home, and I'm not good at that. I mean, I'm not wrong, right? That looks like wrap.
I mean,
like that's not carbon fiber.
I mean, here's the thing.
It looks like badly
I don't want
wrapped.
anybody to misunderstand me. I own a Honda.
You own a Honda? You love Hondas.
I love my Honda, and I love Hondas. But I can't back something I don't agree with. To say this is your 2020...
This is the thing?
This is the thing.
Nothing else? I mean, this is the big stage.
This is the big stage. What do you think?
I think it's really, really hard trying to be a Focus RS.
I feel like the Focus RS looks way better.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think this is really hard trying to be that.
Oh, I mean...
Because here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Do I like
I'm
Honda
curious,
technology
why
better?
does it need 3 spoilers?
It's all aerodynamics.
I don't think that's how aerodynamics work.
Fastest front-wheel drive on the Nürburgring.
Compared to what?
Any other front-wheel drive that would do the Nürburgring.
Eh,
From what I understand, that's a fact.
I mean, that's fine, but like, the like 2 little side spoilers aren't really helping that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not.
You don't know, dude.
This is not helping that.
Are you a aerodynamic expert?
I'm pretty good. I built my own little model car to aerodynamic spec and won the race, so I know a little bit about aerodynamics. Like,
You sure about that?
I can accept this one. I'll let this one slide. What the fuck are these?
It's vortex, dude.
That's what?
It controls the vortex of the race.
I think you're just making up words now.
Listen, man. There's too much. Okay. I'm happy that they released a Type-R, but they released the wrong Type-R. I showed you the Type-R that was in Europe, the previous generation.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know why that never came here, and instead we got something that most people.
That was true for the last the whole last line of Civics. Before this line of Civics, they had a
We
nicer...
never had we had a Type-R, but we had an Acura Integra Type-R, very rare.
I'm saying that they had just the Honda Civics in general. The European models were nicer. The front end was nicer than it was here.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Just like for whatever reason.
I don't remember all of them, but that might be.
The only reason I remember is a friend of mine was looking into the Civics.
Right.
And he was like, I wish I could get this one. I was like, why can't you?
Right.
And he's like, it's the European model. He's
Right.
like, the front end's better.
Right.
I was like, because it had like less, it was like less chrome and more like glass or
Right.
something. It was
Right.
it was different.
Yeah.
But like, it was better. It looked better. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't understand. 3 tips?
Yes, the middle one is actually to prevent droning.
It's all coming out the same.
I'm not a scientist or an
It's coming
engineer.
out this one muffler, right?
It prevents droning, sir. Here we are at the last stop for the day, but definitely not the least. This is my favorite stop because I fit in these cars. It's shocking because they're tiny, but I fit in them, and that's what's badass. And I love, if there's a car, a manufacturer of all the supercars, this is the one. Look at this. Come here. Look at this room. Hold on. Is it adjustable? It has to be. I don't think it is. What am I doing?
It's got a couple.
Oh, that's going up and down.
Right, but it's going up
So-
at an angle.
so-
It's going up at an angle.
So before I figure that out, here's where it's at. I am 6'1", depending how straight. Obviously, as you can see, a lot of legs. But this is as much as the Supra. And the Supra is meant for more people than a supercar is. And then on top of that, this is actually, I have to pull the seat forward because this is how much I have to extend to push the clutch all the way. So to have a little bit of bend, I actually have to move this seat forward. Right now I'm being an idiot and I don't know how to do that.
They're turns. They're round. They're turns.
Where?
Right there. Are those not
No,
dials?
those are just bolts. But this thing is amazing. The shifter, the clutch, the interior, the fact that I'm this big and I fit in this thing is amazing. Oh, how you?
There has to be something.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, it's manual.
There. That would be my sitting position. I have to move up in a tiny car like this. That would be the. That's how close. So this is full back. I can't even. I have to more than extend my leg. That right there is my seating position. Absolutely amazing, and it is telescoping. I would do right here because I like the wheel closer, arm bent. I want this car. You, sir, need to buy me this car. Figure it
Okay,
out.
I'll put it on the list.
Figure it out.
I'll put it on the list.
Notice he didn't tell me to buy him the car.
That shifter though.
I thought you were balling.
I know, she's the one with the money.